Thank you, Dan. Bottom half of the fifth here at Dunkin' Donuts Park. The Yard Goats expect 4, 5, and 6 here in this inning as they lead this game 6-3. The home finale here at DDP. Another great year, 51 sellouts for the Goats, as Dan just mentioned. Eduardo Vera back to work, and the first pitch to Brett Boswell is in for a strike. Boswell back to the plate for the third time today. He's already driven in 2 runs. RBI single and a sacrifice fly, both going to right field today. 0-1 pitch home from Vera, misses up and away for a ball, 1-1. Vera now into his second full inning of relief. He's only surrendered 1 hit through an inning and 2/3 out of the bullpen. Really settled thing down here for the Senators team as the 1-1 pitch is popped foul by Boswell, third base side and out of play, 1-2. Boswell has shown a great deal of versatility for this Goats team this season. He's played second, he's played third, and he found a great deal of success in center field during the middle of the season. Helped him inadvertently break out of a slump at the plate as the 1-2 pitch is inside. Twist Boswell out of the way, 2-2. Vince Fernandez, the right fielder, waiting on deck. Nobody out here in this bottom half of the fifth. Pitch home from Vera is off the outside of the plate. The count goes full of 3-2. Boswell 7 for 22 coming into the game today on this homestand. Vera to the wind, and the 3-2 home was popped in the air, foul. That one's going to get out of play. Down near the Duncan dugout, an athletic play made there by Nick Banks to be able to grab that ball off of the carom. They'll flip it back into the crowd, and Boswell will get another opportunity here, still 3-2. Boswell came into the game off of an 0-for-4 night last night. Nice night so far, turning things around from a night ago as Vera delivers, and this one's popped out of play. Remains 3-2. Yard Goats leading. They're doubling up the Harrisburg Senators now in this final game at Dunkin' Donuts Park. Just one more series remaining on the road for the Goats in the 2019 season. Goes by in a blink of an eye as the 3-2 home is hit on the ground towards first. Making the play on the backhand is Sagdahl. He'll flip on to first, Vera covering. 3-1 on the putout. Boswell is retired, and he's out number 1 here in the fifth. So now Vince Fernandez will step to the plate with 1 away as the Rosenberg Orthodontics Junior Public Address announcer announces Vince's name. He's 1 for 1 today, reached on a hit by pitch back in the first and singled to right field, plating a run in the third. To the wind is Vera, and the delivery to Fernandez is fouled back to the backstop, 0-1. Fernandez's RBI single, part of a 4-run third inning. That was the big blow in the game for the Goats. Put them ahead at the time 6-2. Now 6-3. The pitch home from Vera is cut on and missed. Fernandez down the count now 0-2. Vince has played sparingly since rejoining the Goats roster. He's 2 for 9 so far coming into the homestand today. Did have a home run to his name. He was on that torrid home run pace at the beginning of the season. Pitch is hit high in the air towards center field. Put a charge into that one, but Michael Taylor has it sized up. He makes the catch, heading towards the warning track right under the Roberto Clemente, retired number 21, and now there's 2 away here in the bottom half of the fifth. So Fernandez gives that one a ride. And now 2 away for the catcher, Brian Servin. Servin 1 for 2 today, an RBI double back in that same third inning. Chasing home Vince Fernandez. Ended up being run number 6 on the board as the first pitch home from Vera is fouled back to the backstop, now 0-1. Serving on the season, hitting .202. But with Chris Rabago being called up to AAA Albuquerque, he has taken over the everyday catching responsibilities here for this Goats team over the last few weeks, and he's done well. Pitch home from Vera is low and away in the dirt. Kept in front by Barrera. Goes to 1-1. Serving now, and Alan Trejo, if he were to get an opportunity here in this fifth inning. Vera looking to continue his strong relief as the pitch home is lined in the left field. That's going to get down and get towards the wall. Rounding first and heading towards second is Brian Servin. Ball sticks under the wall for a moment, but Servin will stay at second base with his second double and 3 trips to the plate today. So for the moment, it looked like Eduardo Vera was going to continue to cruise here in this fifth inning. But he surrenders his second hit so far of his relief appearance, a ringing double into the left center field gap for Brian Servin. And now with a runner on second base, Alan Trejo will get a chance to drive in a run. To the set is Vera, checks the runner, and the pitch is lined towards left. That one's going to drop for a base hit. Rounding and heading home is Brian Servin. The throw to the plate is cut off. Servin will score standing up on the RBI single from Alan Trejo. The Goats had another run of insurance. It's now 7-3 Hartford. So the run-scoring single from Trejo, who is now 2 for 3 on the day. Goats take a 7-3 advantage. Trejo remains on first base. And now Carlos Herrera will get a chance with 2 away. A pick over to first from Vera, and back with the dive is Alan Trejo. Stays down for an extra moment just to make sure that first baseman Ian Sagdahl gets rid of the ball. Herrera 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout on his docket today as he fouls that one straight back. 0-1. Herrera made that fantastic defensive play with the ball hit off the bat of Luis Garcia. It ended up going as a base hit, an infield style base hit for Garcia, but it likely would have been a run-scoring base hit if Herrera had not made that great diving play. Trejo starts and stops. The pitch is low, and he will return back to the bag. Trace Barrera was ready to go on that pitch as Trejo started and stopped. A fake steal, if you will, but Barrera was ready to gun had Trejo gone. Vera gets his sign from the Senators' backstop. Trejo off first, and the pitch home to Herrera is fouled back. Count goes to 1-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. On deck is the pitcher spot, Antonio Santos, and it appears as if he is going to take his hacks should he get an opportunity here in the fifth. No action for the Yard Goats in the bullpen, so it will be Santos' at-bat should he get the chance here in the fifth. First a pick over to first. And back with a dive is Trejo. Herrera, the only Yard Goats position player without a hit in today's ball game, so he's looking to change that, get back over the Mendoza line, sitting at 199 right now. A pick over to first, and back just in time is Alan Trejo. A close play there. Trejo getting a large lead off of the right-hander Eduardo Vera. He has his lead again. Vera looks for his sign. He's got it. Another step into the lead for Trejo. He's off with the pitch. The pitch is high for a ball. Throw down. The second is in plenty of time. A nice play covering at shortstop there by Luis Garcia to pick that ball on a hop. Trejo is retired on the caught stealing 2-6, and that is how the inning comes to a close. But an RBI single from Alan Trejo plates Brian Servin and restores the 4-run lead for the Yard Goats. We're done with 5. It is 7-3 Goats on the Yard Goats Baseball Network.